Well, the hope was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Touchdown, L.A. Kyron Williams, 38 yards. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Point after try forthcoming. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Buccaneers, nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one issue.
It's range, it's tricky.
When you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know. We've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Alert! Like 7, like 54, 22.
following the fumble recovery. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Mayfield on play action. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
I gotta pick that.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down and 4.
Set. 180. 59. 11. 22.
Stafford. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on.
Yo, get the
penalty marker is on the field. That's not what you see often, illegal touching, and unfortunately for them, CD, it wipes away a big play.
Yeah, you just can't step out of bounds and be the first one to touch it when you come back in. That'll draw a flag every time.
So that last penalty making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go.
54.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
50-50. Set. Lady. Alert.
Here's Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mayfield. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
180.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Where the fuck did everybody just go?
Chris Godwin, 70 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And that was just 4 verticals. They were going for a big play, and it resulted in a big play.
And you know why that's so difficult to cover? Because you can throw the ball to any one of those 4 vertical receivers at any point in the pattern. Wherever they're open, just get them the ball and then let them run after it.
And he runs it all the way in for a touchdown. That's caught. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good
27, you got a block, Bone.
30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw, Stafford. And incomplete.
Yo, get the hell out of here, yo. Get out of here, yo. That man got 96 catches. What fucking weather it is. Stop this shit.
In the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
260. Give me radar.
Well, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield.
I don't like it that he slipped to get into the route, though. Like, it's, well, yeah, I get it, though. He tried to keep the elements real. It's okay. We got to live with it.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Ready. Wait. Alert.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, Mayfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Set. 250. Stay 50. Stay 50.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Party to kick off for the Rams.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Irving.
Defense is just sliding, falling down on the ground. Like, okay, yeah, like
75 yards for him.
we would already change cleats by now and it got real. Like, come on, man. Let's tighten up.
Seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Mayfield now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Hey, 3 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield to throw it. And that's complete to Shepard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Sterling Shepard from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keep the score. Buccaneers 20. Rams 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now, that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They begin the drive with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, 41 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
At the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down.
Now Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
That's good for a first down.
That's done.
Throwing, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play
It's a
off.
loss of 8. Brings
And
up
this
second
dominant
and
defensive
18
performance continued
at
on
the
that
Rams'
play. This poor
42-yard line.
quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Watch out.
They run out of the gun with Urban. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
16-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60. Monday, Monday, Monday. 21. 20.
Stafford. He's got Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
180.
Stafford now to throw. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 14. And a Rams first down.
Now it's Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
53. Ready. Hey, 70.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
22.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Hey, 22. 53. Ready.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
21.
One last throw here for Stafford. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the